Hello guys, good evening, welcome, happy Monday to you, welcome to Local Motorsport Racing on Le Mans with the LFM2. It is Le Mans Virtual Series vibes for sure. As I'm moving a microphone right next to me. I hope you still hear what I said in the opening. We're about to run for the final week of Local Motorsport Sports Cup Championship in the season, and I think we have a chance to secure the championship today. Met them better. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Got a bit confused with my setup here. So hopefully you're now able to hear me well as we are going first time into the Porsche curves, of course running wide in the track limits. It will be funny for sure. Anyway, guys, first couple of laps I decided to start 3 or 4 minutes earlier because, you know, Le Mans, more than 3 minutes a lap. You rather want to get a little bit of lap count in instead of just go straight away blind into a race. Okay, right now I'm not driving the car, I'm a passenger of my car, basically. Anyway, we're going for the first lap. Let's see how this goes. 3:28 is to be honest. The 3:31 is of the former P2 car, which has now moved up into P1 because I think Daniel Wisner has left the server. So, of course, we need to get up to speed. We need a refill with the track. Despite we obviously know it pretty damn well from two Le Mans Virtual Series, both with this car. This race for me is exactly the race for Verstappen in 2 weeks. The point situation is like as follows. This is the final week, and the highest point score I've seen in all these weeks has been roughly close to 400. Our current point lead is like 240. We can have a look when we go into the server. So I assume, as Paolo is also in this race, I assume if my race, if I win the race, if I finish ahead of him, and if I finish with a point count of over 200 points, then theoretically, obviously I can still lose the championship, but it is more than unlikely, you know. So yeah, that is the situation, I assume. Hey Altaman, yep, Le Mans today. Maybe not on Wednesday though. Let me look at the interceptions. Oops. Where are we looking? 3 seconds ahead. Okay. Don't run off, Michi. Great. Do this awesome. So 326 gives a little bit of recalculation, I guess. I hope today is going to be a fun race, to be honest. At least I believe this could be very fun. Oh, here comes the calc. You guys love it so much, so here we go again. Might just be 13 laps after all. I can imagine, Altaman. Don't get me wrong, a triple screen is nothing that I would ever go for. Because just from how I'm used to the racing, I consider an ultra wide screen to be plenty enough. However, I absolutely understand the importance or also the favor of a triple screen setup for sure. Oh, I slid wide. Whoopsie. So 25 minutes to the race. I'm not going for any quali sims. I think it will be tight with 2 laps in quali. I think you need to get out straight away as soon as the session goes green. And then you have a chance, maybe. There's a cut, but there's a fine, because right now we're just in the practice, you know. Just don't have that in the quali or in the actual race. Track temperature is extremely hot though. The Wisner's also back. The moment we've beaten his time by 1.3 seconds. There's another cut lap. Mamma mia! Yeah, Altaman, I kind of feel the same. But you obviously never know what an ultra wide could do me racing wise. At the end of the day, I believe though that I'm fine regardless. Anyway, so we dive a little bit into the situation. So 31 people registered. That is going to be an awesome race. So it's going to be a high amount of points for sure, especially since the the LMP2 crowd is quite huge. So looking into the series standings, and this is where my thinking is coming from. So we're going to have a look first into the standings here in the LMP2 category. So we got 1,319. Paolo got 1,070. So I'm 249 points ahead. So the best score that I have had during the entire series is 331. In a race, I think where about 40 people were on the grid. And the best that he has had is 271. So I would say if we take those 331 points as an example, then he would need to score 550 points in a race maybe. And I think that is physically not possible in order to still jump me. You know, if I have an ordinary race right now, I get my odd 200 points regardless of the finishing position. So if I can manage that, then you would need to have a race that gives him 250 additional points where I'm not racing. And I don't outrule it, don't get me wrong, but it is highly unlikely. And that is what I'm kind of counting on doing the race today already. Pagan Spark, hello. Thank you so much. 20 minutes to the race. And remember, it's just still 15 minutes till the sign up are done. So we might as well see even more people. I think the prize is lots of pride. So, I don't think there is. But obviously, I'll take it, you know. Not about the money here this time, just I just want to have it, you know. I take care about the road to 4K I rating on a different week, I guess. So how are you guys doing? Hope you had a good start into the week. Final chicane is not looking good yet at all. I'm doing good as well, thank you. Looking forward to a very busy week. So tomorrow we got another IndyCar Series race. It's not the final race of the year yet. Although I'm already champion there as well, I'm probably going to participate still. Just to also give you guys a little bit of the entertainment that you deserve. Nearly died. Hey, Nicolini! Yeah, the IndyCar is not easy to drive quick in the long run. Like, the car feels alright in the first 2 or 3 laps, but then once the first tire drop has obviously struck, the car becomes interesting to drive, to say the least. Hey Gabby, how you doing? Welcome to the race. Good evening. Okay, we finally nailed the chickens. Not perfect, but generally speaking much better. Goldwinger, hello, good evening. So, 13 minutes to the race. We're having a look at the standings right there. I'm very interested to see what Volker is doing. I'm expecting quack lap times. So, a proper threat, you know. Race is starting in 12 minutes. Well, then the actual session is starting. The setting or the circumstances are set. What is positive about this race coming up is with the number of people that's in, it's most likely going to be a high point roller. The only thing I'm really scared of is this disconnecting stuff when there is a lot of people on the server. Server hiccups are likely. This is what I'm scared of. This is what killed Bahrain for me as a race, where Paolo then finished P1 in the end, and he got, you may remember this, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, was comfortably in the lead, and then I disconnected 4 minutes to go. Paolo took the win because a lot of people disconnected. And he got like 270 points, and I got like 43 for finishing 9th overall or nothing. I can't remember exactly. So if that happens again, obviously, then my 249 points are about to be gone. So arguably, that is the only thing I'm really scared of. Yes, Goldwinger, I did. I think there's something going on right now as well. But as you know, I'm not allowed to speak about it. Ay. How can you throw a lap away a single lap so dedicated? I want to say even. Don't get me wrong, it's still like an okay-ish good lap, but thank you. Where is he about to go? Interesting line. Oh, come on. This is not a track limit, is it? Nah. Hey, Kevin. What do you mean the engine sound is going quiet on the heavy braking? Well, when it goes quiet on the heavy braking, you're locking up all four wheels. Thus the engine doesn't turn, so it idles. Oh! Yeah, well... how shall I say this? In those videos I wasn't braking, I was pulling the clutch to save the fuel. So while going down the straight in 6th gear, I just pulled the clutch, left off the throttle, just let it go. So when approaching to a turn, what I did, instead of keeping on the throttle here, I just left it, pulled the clutch, let the clutch back in, and then broke the corner. Well, that's what I did. That was not locking up. That was deliberate fuel saving. So 6 more minutes till our race will start. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, man. Traffic ahead. Goldwinger, can't you see the times of the GTEs as well? On the... Not show up there. Oh, only the last laps show up, do they? No. What? Okay, let me have a look at my standings thing there. Send. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I don't get why there are blanks. I need to have a look at that widget. Yeah, 351, 352, 352 all the way actually. No, 354 is P5. Keep carrying way too much speed. Ah. Anyway. So why on earth is this showing these weird lap times to you? Because I have it last and not best. Let me fix this. So layouts, enter, stream mode. Fastest lap times on. I think I need to bear with me, guys. Okay, still not works. I go into this, then should be fastest. No, it does not want to. Maybe I have to recopy the link or so. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I need to fix this. Yeah. It's 1 minute until the race goes. What we're going to do is leaving the server and then getting ready to race again. We'll have Wisner in the race. We will have a lot of fast people in that race anyway. Have a quick look into the 40 car split race. So it is the same size as hello. Why are you not? Yeah, you actually do it. Go for it. So can join the server. Yes, it's running. Jesus, is that a grid? Wise, Wisner, Velutini, Penimpede, Slovenak. Where's Wisner? There's Wisner. But Volker is not in the race unless he went with the GTE. I can't see it. Anyway, server is up. We click at the drive button, we join. The crazy syrup guy, of course you have. I have the same, roughly. Actually, a bit sad that we don't have Volker in the race. Would be an awesome, awesome battle for sure. Anyway, so what I do need to do is I need to load the setup. Put roughly 17 liters of fuel and just wait for the session to come on the way. As it is 2 minutes. And you see the people popping in. So I'm just sitting and waiting to get everyone on board here. I'm not going to drive out. Just gonna grab the qualifying laps now as they come. And then we see how this goes. Yeah, a little bit of outview for the week for you guys. Tomorrow, IndyCar race at Laguna Seca. It is the final and non-final race of the season. I think we have to do one race that got cancelled in October at Indianapolis. But anyway, Laguna Seca tomorrow will be official last race of the season. Then on Wednesday we are going to be back on ACC, Assetto Corsa Competizione LFM GT Sprint race at Silverstone, because this Saturday we're racing the 12 hours of Silverstone in the Porsche 992 on the Assetto Corsa Competizione Virtual Endurance Masters hosted by Low Fuel Motorsport. So that is going to happen on Friday, as this is qualifying day, and Saturday where it is race day. And then on Sunday we are jumping into the Formula Sim racing car. So and that will be a special race because I'm not going to do a single lap of practice for that FSR race. I simply do not have the time for it this week. Well, maybe some odd 20, 30, 40 laps, but that will be about it. So you guys gonna see me struggle a lot, for sure, I guess. But yeah, that's what it will be. The entire FSR season has been a struggle anyway. So I feel fine with it, you know. It just is what it is. And it's going to be probably a horrendous humiliation. I will be probably quite mad as well on a Sunday. But it is what it is. The problem is I know I go into that race with zero practice and I'm like, yeah, Mitchy, don't even rage if it's not working out. If you get P10, this is actually an awesome result. But I tell you, if I get P10, I'm still going to be reasonably pissed off. Because, yeah, we could have been fifth if we were having the time for preparation. Like, you know you're not hitting your marks. You feel you're not hitting your marks. And that in itself makes me outrageous. You're going to see this in this race here as well. I was carrying 8 times in a row too much speed into the final chicken. I will probably just do it again. And that will make me absolutely rageous because I'm like, Mitchy, you can do better than this. But anyway, here we go. Into this race, and you know what? I already effed this up. I would have... Yep. So, what I need to do is... Me stupid idiot. I forgot that. I need to take 3 laps worth of fuel because we need to do 2 consecutive laps after each other. See you, Kevin. Have a good one. SRX Shadow, thank you for joining. You haven't had the time to watch the stream? Yeah, never mind. This happens to all of us. Well, if you guys do have the time to watch the stream and if you appreciate the stream, then I would appreciate if you show your appreciation, and I stop using the word now. If you follow up on Twitch, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the YouTube video a like. And if you wanna even support us beyond that, then there is the Prime September, or the September, it's called September on Twitch, I think, where the Prime subs, well, the Tier 1 subscriptions are with a percentage off. So you can appreciate your favorite streamer, oh sorry I used the word, with a monthly little value of Tier 1 sub. In exchange for that you get ads free on Twitch, and you get custom emotes to be used in the chat. So there's obviously some benefits for you as well, if you're wishing for it. Either way though, I'm super grateful for everyone supporting the stream either way, as we're now coming into the final stages of the in-laps. 2 laps in a row we have. So let's do this. Can we get the pole for the race? Sector 1 to this stage is purple, whatever that means. Lovinak has not even put the Sector 1 yet. "51 degrees track temperature." Hals Maul! Tires are dying. They're getting overheated so bad. bit shabby lap actually, I think. Let's see. Novinak still no sector 1 so far. Jesus Christ. Sector 2 is not purple for us though. 80.75. Let's see what is the purple S1 if we can find out. 80.64 by Wisner. He has done a 31.9 in the opening sector, so it will be about this one now. And I do not feel 100% confident here. The Wisner's put a lap 24.5. And he's in the pit, so he can't strike back. On a 10th ahead as per sector 2. And this is blocked. So I need to count on the next lap, which is shit. We might not end up on pole here. So we lost half a second, sector 3. So now we have a delta to our own. And you know guys, this is exactly what I meant like 10 minutes ago. I should be able to do better than this. And I am outrageous of not doing so. I will still finish the lap for a single reason, just to see where we would have been. As long as we keep second, this is fine. I don't know what is. I think it is the track temperature of 51 degrees, just making the soft melting away like crazy. I can't remember the last time I've had higher temperatures above 100 degrees in the straight. Right now I do have that. So I think there's evidence. Maybe I should have gone for the single shot as well. Anyway, it is what it is. Just want to see the final sector now. I knew at the moment when going through the Porsche chickens that I won't be on pole. Because just the way I kept slowing down the car into that passage. And the tires kind of refused to grip up on the front. I just knew it won't be clicking right now. Which is fine. In the race where it counts, you know. So let's see, 8.58 is our gap to ourselves. Just taking the corner that little bit better is 2.5 tenths I don't know whether it is the tire or whether it is the setup, but I'm just slipping off everywhere. So kudos to Daniel for the pole. Box. Alright, then we set the fuel. Put the tires. And then for you guys, we are setting the driver's box. Box. Alright. And then we go into hopefully a successful race. 45 minutes here at Le Mans. I hope that the server will not crash and die. Because me finishing that race will be very important. I think there's still cars on track, is it? Oof. If they just started their lap so late. Oh yeah, they are just about on the way to finish. I thought they were just halfway through the lap. Where it's like very close. Okay, so we need to wait for a couple of GTEs. Yeah, I'll look at this. Slovenak. Oh my god, 4,000s. So I'm gonna have my fun with those two guys there in the race for sure. Most important for me though, Paolo in P5. He seems to be a bit off the pace. The other guys can obviously win the race as well and gain the points. I think I should be very safe from them in the championship. But of course, my own esteem is to win the race. So what's with that 37 car? Ah. There went the session. Here goes the traffic. Obviously we'll have a formation lap, a full formation lap, which is going to be interesting, but oh well. I'm a bit scared of the start actually to get rear-ended or something. Into turn 1, of course. My only threat or only fear. Okay, I've done a small fix to the setup, which seems working. No, I did not. Yeah, exactly. I'm scared of a mess here as well. Trust me. Alright. We should be going in a couple of moments. Track temperature will go down, which might bring the soft tire back into the business. Well, actually, I'm going with a medium. It's 5 seconds. Whoopsie. Yeah, that was not expected. Or not wanted, let's say. Yes, welcome to a full formation lap here at Le Mans. Dave Lowe, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Goldwinger. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, once I will be asked that question again, I rely on your feedback here. Slipstream! Let's go! Headlights on. This shit. I emptied my coffee actually before we got racing here. So, someone is trying to save a lot of fuel, I see. And it's not me. Well, it's me as well, but... Yeah, I'm sorry for that. 8 minutes in lap. Is about to be finished. Hashtag soon. Someone is trying to win the race in lap 1, turn 1. I feel it. I somehow just feel it, you know? But you can't win a race there, you can only lose it. Let's see how this race goes. Focus galore. Daniel went for warming the brakes already. Thank you, Mark. So, I see exactly what's going on here. Wisner is on a fuel saving strap. The question obviously is, can this be even quick enough? Someone died. That was Velutini. Yorica's going for it, which is fine to me. Question is, can we even make it? Altaman, you around for a fuel check, please? This is technically not possible. Back to the full send. If Wisner is winning the race with that fuel saving strat, then GG. Nice job, buddy. But I don't see that this is possible in a single way. Yes, Julian, that's the case. Because an engine that's not running cannot consume any fuel, you know. I'm very interested to see whether Wisner's strategy is paying off here or not. I think it's not, but I don't know. I might see myself being tricked here. I get Wisner's idea because, just like in Spa, the pit road is extremely long, 60 kph. You lose 45-ish seconds. Which means it can be like 2.5 to 3 seconds off the pace. But I think it's just too much. Wisner is now 7.5 seconds behind me. We've not yet finished the second lap. And Spa-Francorchamps is a VEC LMP2 driver, will give us a proper challenge. So I might have done a mistake trying to copy the strategy of Daniel there in the first lap, but I don't see this working. Again, if he makes it work, I proudly pull my hats off to him. He has seen me doing it in Spa and adapted to it last week. So I guess his thought was like, yeah, that seems to be way to go, maybe. I can tell you, but this one, it's not. If I can make it to the draft, this will be perfect. Jesus Christ, Spa-Francorchamps car looks interesting. So gap to Wisner is 11 seconds. We are 0.6 behind Spa-Francorchamps. He's probably called Spa-Francorchamps. And you see, like, it's not like I'm on a big fuel saving strategy right now. I'm just saving that little bit more fuel. Because I guess I can do one additional lap compared to Spa-Francorchamps ahead of me. And that undercut might be worth a lot though. Because it's certainly refueling less fuel. I might actually refuel more. Or the same amount. But I will run with lower weight, you know, in that one lap. That can make a huge difference. Remember, a lap is 13 kilometers long here. So all I want to do is coast a bit, stay somewhat close. Don't stress the tires too much. Because Spa-Francorchamps additionally is on the soft. And if he's over pushing the soft, as we still have, you know, 47-degree track temperature. If he's over pushing the soft, he might as well quickly drop and die out here. Yet though, he has a strong pace. Needs to be neglected. Or not neglected, needs to be acknowledged. "35 seconds. I tell you something when we are on our in lap. The gap to Wisner is 20 seconds, half of what we already need. To be a bit closer though. So guys, if you like the race, if you like what we're doing here, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel. It's Trunks. I appreciate you enjoying this. We're getting a little closer here. Don't run wide. That's a clear track limit, oh my god. What a send over the track limits. Gets us into a little bit of a draft finally. So we closed the gap with 1.8 seconds to just half a second. 30 minutes to go. Our average lap time is 3:26. I'm pretty sure it's 13 laps, not 14. Needs to be further calculated though. We're running 25.8. Oh no. Hey, it's 4 points, but I'm too scared of track limits, you know, so... I had my moment, as you guys remember. Meanwhile, Wisner 28 seconds back. By the end of the stint will be a full minute. Way too far for him to make the zero stop really work. Slovinak is struggling with the tires already. Good stuff. I think we're on a solid way right now. Current situation is good. Missed that apex. Nearly slid off the track there. Oh, he goes box box. And that's perfect. Because it gives me an idea of what is the fuel delta. This is awesome, guys. I cannot describe how much this is helping us right now. I usually wanted to wait with that. But did he just have a penalty? No. For a penalty? Did he have a penalty? Either way, if he had a penalty, he's out of the race anyway, so I can refuel for another lap regardless. Don't think though that he just had a penalty. He's still in the pit. So he's going for the fuel. Or is he doing something else? I'm a bit confused here. Slovinak is back out. I need to check his first sector time though. Unless he cut that. But I can make it like easy. Slovinak is 52 seconds back. So 52 seconds is roughly what we need. The pit stop then. That's a bit too much, but it's more than 35, which means to me, easy 35 lap race. 13 lap race, sorry. I'm going to do a recalculation once we are on the pit lane, not on the pit lane, on the start-finish straight with the current pace that we do. Yeah, usually better to wait as long as possible for the refuel, so I don't know what he's actually trying to do right now. And maybe I'm talking too bad about Wisner. Maybe he knows exactly what to do. Because maybe it is indeed the case that refueling and going through the pits takes 50 seconds. And right now he would be still ahead of us with 34. And we got like 4.5 laps to build a gap to 50. However, what also needs to be said is that even if Wisner is just 40 seconds ahead of us, we can go full send till the end for 3 laps, which is an equivalent of 10 seconds pace difference. So effectively he would need more than a minute in order to beat us off. So we're checking on the remaining lap. 24 minutes, 16 seconds. We're doing 2:05, 6.2 in average. Let me have a look. But get this right, yeah, 7.06 laps to go. Thank you so much. So 7.06 laps to go and some other numbers. So what we're going to do now is we deduct -7 for the laps, -7. That gives us 0.61 laps to go, and we multiply that with 206.2, which is the average lap time that we're doing, which is 12.6. So if the pit stop is taking longer than 12.6 seconds, we will finish with 30 laps. So we refuel for 3 more laps at the end of lap 10. Wow, look at this battle. P2, P3, P4, Ben and Peter in 5. He can well finish second if he is smart with the fuel. I forgot to check Slovenak's time, but let me see. The Morn is plus 29.47. So I don't know whether he started on low fuel. It will be interesting to see his sector times then, I guess. Or his overall lap times that he's doing then, if he does not cut them off. You see a lot of blanks in between, which is just cut laps from other people. So let's see whether this is the champion's drive for us here in the Sports Car Championship Season 11. It is the final race of the season, or the final week of the season. It is a very good split. Lots of people, lots of LMP2s, which means if we win it, lots of points. And the more points we score, the harder we do it for Paolo to find the race, win it, and have sufficient more points than us. Well, of course, long 21 minutes to go still. A disconnect can always happen. We don't want that, we don't need that, but it happens. And also we can crash the car still. It's not like we want to be out of focus or anything. Not a single bit. You can have an incident with the GTE. We don't want that either. You can have incidents with the track limits galore. You can imagine that we do not want to have that at all anyway again. So, No, what are you doing? Go wide, as you did before. When you're going wide in the chicken, you have to go wide in the second apex as well. I mean, you don't have to go to, but I expect you to go wide on the second apex because you screwed up the entry. Kraft. No, Lori, no disconnect, please. I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. If I win this race, I should have won the championship. So, hence why I'm bibbering. Not forgetting a disconnect, not dying, not throwing the car stupidly into the wall or anything. This 23-second lead is real, I think. What is Slovinak doing? 2.4 off. That might just be weight related, and I don't know whether he tried to go for an alternate strategy here. I think what he might have done is be like, cut this race in two pieces, in two halves. 6 laps in the first and 7 in the second. Stuff like that. No, haven't got the mosquito curtains up. I failed on that one. You call me a lazy bastard? Are you kidding? LFM points seem to be based on that. Yeah, the higher the strength of field is, the more drivers there are. The stronger the drivers that you beat, the more points you get. And most of the races have been between 180 to 240, 250 points per race. In week 4 we had one race which was crowded with 40-ish people. I can't remember the track. But there we pretty much... Oh yeah, very good that I didn't go for a move here. There we pretty much had a lot of drivers and a lot of points for the algorithm, which got us a maximum of 331 points. So right now I rate this race probably to be around 250, 280. However, the gap to Paolo in P2 in the standings is 249. So he would need to find a race that scores him 500 points, which I don't really think it's possible, but you never know, you know. So what did I just say about not doing stupid things? I'm sorry. This is shit. Because those 5 seconds give Wisner 5 seconds, and he is on a 0 stop strategy. And I estimate 50 seconds of delta I need. Currently the gap is 41, it was 46. So I guess where Slovinak is where we are going to be compared to Wisner. So yeah, losing those 5 seconds was quite stupid. Besides that, obviously we kind of flat spotted the tires now, in a way. Thank you. I'm making the race more interesting. Hell yeah. Woohoo! We need that. And they used to be fighting hard. I'm not sure what they did now. Someone either spun or went to the pits. Which is a smart way to get you out of trouble. Yeah. Okay, I'm dropping hard in both pace and because I got no one around me, but this is so dangerous. Because if Slovenak has really just taken the fuel and is pace-wise quite right up there, then I just dropped myself too much time. No pit stop, it would be exactly 4 laps from now on. So at least that pit stop calculation was done right. So Paolo is now into second, but I guess that's because Paolo has saved the fuel and everyone else went to pits. So Paolo will be second after the pit stops, I assume. And to see where those guys are now coming out, Weiss and that other guy will be a good indication for me as well. So George Weiss is he back on track? He's behind Wisner. I don't know what's going on. Check. So Weiss is still in. No, Weiss is out. So Weiss came out of the pits. 25 seconds behind Wisner. And Weiss's gap to me was 31, so I should just rejoin ahead of Wisner. What happened to Slovenak? Let me see the sectors if I can. Slovenak's first sector, 54. He must have spun or so. Oh guys, I think this is tighter than I thought it would be with Wisner and Slovenak. I still think I can beat Wisner easily. I should rejoin ahead of him. Gap is exactly 52 now, which was the delta that I had to Slovenak after his pit stop. Hey JT, no I don't think so. Got FSR on Sunday. And no teammate, effectively. Box, fuel for 3 laps. Where's Bono when I need him? I don't think he's racing rFactor. Oh, brake for the chicken. Don't spinala. Almost Michi. Box. So, let's see how the gap is melting away. Tires, I think 20 seconds, fuel additionally. So it's not concurrent, of course. Fuel 11 seconds. Yes, will be 3 laps from here on. So Paolo should come in now. There he is. Daniel is in P3. It's 20 seconds behind. Yeah, so the estimated loss of pits time is roughly 40 seconds. It must have been that Lovinak was on the fuel and was saying, okay, I give this a sprint in the beginning and then fuel more to go to the end. I don't see any other way how you can lose 42 seconds in the pits. Whistler might end up second ahead of Paolo though. Don't think that Paolo can close 5 seconds a lap. Maybe, maybe not. He got 4.1 seconds out of him in 3 laps ago. All the gap between Whistler and Pen and Pete is 12 seconds. I kinda want Whistler to keep the second place though. Let's see whether he can do it. He might just roll into the Porsche curves on the last lap. That's just ahead of him. And then obviously stay there, because even if you're fuel saving, unless you need to take a big save out of the into the final chicken, you can't literally overtake in class cars in this section of the track where we are getting to right now. But let's see, gap is 11 seconds. That's more interesting than watching me race, actually. I could, I would park the car on the side, watch that battle. Oh, Pen and Pete is spun. Or has some other issue. Yeah, he's spun. He's now behind that quadruple pack there, which is actually perfect for me. Perfect for my championship. So after the race, when the championship result is in, we can calculate the points that Paolo would need to score in order to win the championship. And obviously Sunday's endurance race is not counting towards this series. It's just those 45-minute races. The entire series should be free elo. Papa Jesper. Unless Sturva disconnects random track limit infringements that are not track limit infringement, but gives you DTs anyway. But I'm not going to mourn. It's 5 minutes to go. So this and another one. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Done with some racing, I guess. Still not DNFing. Good boy. How many people? That's reasonable. More racing planned. Oh yeah, he's parking. Oh. Whew. I just have to survive one more lap. Keep me alive, please. I'm not even racing. Just idling, which is dangerous in itself. Copy. Yeah, tomorrow I got this IndyCar stuff. Le Mans and me always fun. X to doubt. Big doubt. I don't see why this should be fun. Because I remember a couple of Le Mans races where I, yeah, rather not participated in. Well, not participated, but I better forget. Let's say. Let's say always something happens. I think there is nothing to add about that. Well, I don't need any more events right now. I just want this race to be done. Then this 10-week season for me is over because I got all the points that I can get. I should be the champion in season 11 for the Sports Car Championship. Hey Monta. Yes. Very close. I said no more events. Oh well, I should be fine. Just no disconnect. I just want to make it to the finish. have no disconnect whatsoever. Pen and P that dropped to 7th, which is even better news for me. So, you know, I would love to go over the line now and just say I'm champion, but I would feel too embarrassed if I say this and then be not champion because of a couple of points. It is a P1 though, and it is 99.9% the championship sealed as well, but I want to see what is the points that Paolo would need to score in another race. The higher the point score of this race, the more unlikely for him to make it. So I rate this, from my experience, to be a race of around 280, 250-ish points. Chris Wilson, thank you. So yeah, it will take a couple of send help. What have I seen? Why am I looking at headlights in the middle of the straight? He escaped now. He's not classified. So problem is, while the race is still going on, points won't be calculated, but I'm having a look, and you know what? We go the educated way towards that now. So I am leaving server and stuff, or I can still be here, and we are changing the view into the Low Fuel Motorsport webpage. So Sports Car Championship, my sessions, and I would need to look into week 5. In week 5, oh, seriously? So where can I see more of my races that I did? Maybe statistics. Oh, teams, events, file. Maybe I can see all the races there. Season races. Load more. Oh yes. Load more. Oh yes. 333. That was the Road Atlanta GP course, and on that day. Oh yes, look at this. So Nicolini has done. Need to make that smaller so that we can get the maths done. Hello. Yeah, I think that web page doesn't like being. Yes. So one bad thing about an ultra wide, but never mind. So Nicolini has got, as you can see, 3780 points here. So when we consider this being the maximum, and then we go back to What was that race? That was Spa, 175. Which wasn't the best that we have seen in the week. Only if those numbers are green, then it's the best of the week as well. So we're going to Sports Car Championship. We're checking not the recent sessions, but the series standings. Then you see when I did those 175 last week, it was apparently Slovenak with 100. Oh no, 67 is slow. Less. So Alvaro in Chausti somehow got 375. Interesting. So recent sessions, that should still be around somewhere. That session. Not. Don't know how Inchausti ended up with so many points. Interesting. It's good to know. So that gets me a bit more scared even. Because obviously I failed to... I failed to look up what was the strength of field in this race. Well, not actually in this race, but in, you know, in the race where I got the big points. Season races. So strength of field was 2809 when the big points were given. Today's SOF was 2386, so it will not be 380 points, but maybe 280. That's what I assume. I guess. So let's see. Server is now shutting down. Which means the result should be processed. Yeah, Retro, but still, how to get 375 points while not winning the race? Maybe someone else got even more points. I haven't looked for that. Series standings. Oh, yes. Oh, no, this is the... I keep confusing with the GTEs. 375. No one in the second page. I would love to see the race where he got these points. Season races. What? He was in the race, but he was in the GTE. Why is he shown? Oh, that is interesting. That is good to know. Is that even adding up? So, series standings. The race should be in now, by the way. About to come still. Is that adding up? 375? Ah, no. It shows the points from the GTE series here. And he once was in an LMP2. That's how he got here. Got there. Oh, nearly got me a heart attack. There we go. 248 points. Paolo 104. So basically 249 plus 248 minus 104. Paolo would need to win a race with enough strength of field to get 393 points to still catch me in the championship. I'm not I'm not going to be a fool and call me a champion yet. Because Nicolini got the LMPs. Generally speaking, the GTEs are a bit more. They are a bit more popular. But if someone is lucky with a second split and a first split with a high SOF. No, the Sunday endurance race didn't it doesn't count to it. Oh, Eureka, you got to stop and go. That was the problem. I wondered what happened to you there. You got that on the start because you overtook me. You overtook Wisner, right? Who was just having had a slow getaway. Or did you overtake me and then lift that off at some point? I didn't see that at all. Anyway, so we're leading the championship by an odd 393. Oh wait, I did a mistake. I call myself a champion. I need to add the 104 points he already has. So the difference now is 393. He would need to find the race with 497 points. Has that ever happened in the GTE series? 468, I see. Is that the highest? 357. It is not impossible, of course. But with all respect to Paolo, he is good, he's quick. But he is not as quick as Wisner, as me, as Eureka, and a few other people. I think it's highly unlikely he winning such a big split. But I guess I'll wait till next Monday to get confirmation on the championship or not. But 99% chance that we got it. Anyway, guys, that's great. I'm gonna go for dinner now. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here, spending the race with us today. I hope you enjoyed it. And please, guys, if you did so, have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel, and come back for more racing this week. Tomorrow, tomorrow there will be the IndyCar race at Laguna Seca before we jump into the ACC Porsche on Wednesday, most likely, for some practice races, because there's the 12 hours of Silverstone coming up this weekend. And we want to go quick in that one. So we are going to do some races on the low fuel motorsport system on ACC. Exactly tomorrow, Jerome, we're going to get the IndyCar race. Retro, I agree. Paolo is an incredibly stable racer, but got some bad luck here and there. Honestly, today he could have finished third. Let's face it. If you finished third, where is the recent session? If you finished third today, and I think we quickly have a look at that again, he would have ended up with 184 points, which would mean, first of all, that the gap is 80 points smaller, which is just 313. But yeah, then he would have still need to find a 497 point race. But yeah, that is what it is. It is tight, and you can be screwed up so easily. If you look into the Where I Raged, you guys remember surely the race Where I Raged, right? How could you forget? It was it the Bahrain race? No, it was the Road America race. That race, I could only do one single race, and this got me 175. No, that was Spa. 46 points. 46 points, while Paolo has won that split afterwards with 271. I raged about those 230 points because they could be so vital. The race 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday, Laurie. You'll find it a Road America race. Enjoy the rewatch. And enjoy me going mad for 10 minutes with some Excel maths, pretending I never crashed, or pretending I never had the drive-through and stuff. Yeah. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate your time. Have a good evening, everyone. See you, and goodbye.